Okay, hopefully that fixed everything. I'm hoping. How does it sound? How does it sound? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I don't know. Hopefully I fixed everything. Thank you for remembering to feed your fishy, Prazdira. Nom 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 nom. How are you doing? Hopefully this fixed it. How does my voice sound? Does it sound better? Like, is it syncing okay? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. P. Does that look okay? It's good? Alright, we fixed it. Alright, what I ended up doing is I ended up turning down the frame rates. Like, I turned down the frame rates down to 30. I did a bunch of other things, but that's probably the main thing. Apparently, it does not like 60 frames per second. It doesn't like it. So, we're gonna be our plebes. We're gonna be plebes. And we're gonna only have 30 frames per second. Half the frameage. Hopefully that just solves it, right? And like we don't have to get any more involved. This is probably the reason we play on PlayStation 2. It's because we could turn the fast disc speed on. It allows you to play some PlayStation 1 games faster. Yeah, so a lot of, we're gonna have not very much time today, it looks like, because technical difficulties dominated the stream. Frick, man, frick. I'm a professional streamer, I swear. Three, two, one, go! Alright, hopefully that worked. Oh yeah, let me remember to turn turbo on. There we go. And now for the 6-minute long cutscenes. Let's go! So, what you call it? Can I explain Legend of Dragoon again? We were just here. It's a JRPG from like the 2000s or whatever. It's kind of like Final Fantasy. People only don't know about it because it was released after the PS2 was announced. But it has a cult following. There you go. There's the explanation. We're gonna be playing the 80% glitchless route. I am currently 3rd place with a 10 hours 13 minutes on speedrun.com.
Commander, this way.
They let me play on emulator though, and this is on console, which is a lot more annoying for me because I don't
This is her.
like the turbo controller. But we're trying to get used to it. We're gonna make a lot of mistakes, so we're probably not gonna finish the run today. But I need extra practice.
Indeed. Put her in custody.
Put her in jail. Lock her up and throw away the key.
Necessary?
It is His Majesty, Emperor Dole's command to take that
Who
girl into
is
custody.
she? None of your business.
Who is she?
Shada is
That
our
is not
Amoto
your
wife
concern.
who's not related by blood and also legally 18. So it's fine. It's probably fine. She's got special magical powers. She's also gonna be a magical girl. Spoilers, sorry. She also has collarbones that can cut glass. Like, I don't know if you guys saw, but like, dang. They are sharp. Big stretchies! Stretchy, 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 stretchy! Big ultra stretchies. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. Did I actually post this in the right spot? I did, okay. We lost a lot of people during our technical difficulties. We lost a lot. We lost everybody. Everybody got lost. They got stranded. So many stream streaks are about to be broken today. Oh, I like retro graphics. Me too, me too. The only unfortunate thing is that, like, the CRTV, like, it's made for CRTVs. So it doesn't look as good not on a CRTV. But I'm not gonna get a CRTV and throw it on my desk with my other monitors. Just so that it looks better. Plus, for you guys, it wouldn't make any difference, so... I know, like, BDD has, like, a CRTV, though. He's the one with, like, the record above me in this run. He's the second place runner. I don't know if Lasagna has a CRTV. He's the world record holder. I think there are filters to kind of emulate having the TV. Oh, really? Interesting. You'd think it would just be part of the emulator, right? Oh, wait, this isn't an emulator. I forgot, this is just the PS2. It'd be awesome if the PS2 did that, but I guess the PS2 can be hooked up to a CRTV already, so... I don't know if, like, the capture card can do that. Maybe I should look. Maybe there is a way. Alright, it looks like the encoder is better. I do feel like it's skipping a little bit, and maybe we'll get further out of delay. That would kind of stink, but... Maybe it's getting better, question mark? Oh, that was a big skip. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Massive skip there. Dang it, man, I'm having so many rendering issues. Damn, who's that hot fish? Hi, yummy alien. It is I, UmiHime. I am the mermaid girl that lives in your bathtub. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome, welcome. Uwu? Hi, the Shy Shota. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing, sweetie? We are speed running. Well, we're kind of like practicing speed running. I don't feel like this is gonna be like a real run, but we're trying to like get past disc 1 at least. I gotta get used to the turbo controller, and I keep slacking on that. Keep slacking on getting used to it and practicing and stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Hi, Yagi. Welcome back. Welcome back. How's my goat doing?
Harpoon!
Harpoon! Hi, Hanky Panky. Oh, no. We got hit. We got hit. That's a time loss. It's like 5 seconds of time loss right there, man. The low poly models with pre-rendered backgrounds reminds me of Final Fantasy VII. That makes sense. It was made in the same console. Made on the same console, so it kind of had the same resources it could use. No, not encoding overload again. Dang it. How the heck are we still having these issues? Okay, maybe when we get our new sound card tomorrow. I actually got 2 sound cards. I got 2 sound cards because I don't have line out, line in on both computers. And I actually got 2 different cables. I got one that's just like the 3.5mm one. And I also got like a Toslink optical cable. Ooh, fancy, right? Fiber optical cables. I don't know if that'll help or it'd make any difference between 3.5mm ones, but we're gonna try both. We're gonna try both and see how that works. I'm also like kind of looking into maybe there's software that can help with the render delays. That are like, you know, different than OBS, because I feel like OBS isn't very efficient. Because all I really want is it to like hold on the video until the audio comes through. You know, like I feel like that shouldn't require that much extra memory. Like what the heck, you know? Fire, fire! Yeah, 9 was also at the very end of the lifespan. I think though with Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 9 had already like enough of a it had enough of a like reputation in the West that I think people still picked it up. I like Legend of Dragoon, which had no reputation here. People weren't really anticipating this game in the same way, you know? Oh yeah, enjoy your lurk, the Shy Soda. I can't believe I forgot to say enjoy your lurk. I'm a bad streamer. Naughty Hime, naughty. Playing your recent addiction? What's your recent addiction, Yagi? What you playing? What you playing? Are you speedrunning it? I don't know how to play games anymore without speedrunning them in my head. Like, I feel like I just need to... I have a need for speed. Endless Legend? That's almost Legend of Dragoon. By title and nothing else. I got stuck. I got stuck, man. Oh, man. least I ran away. Oh my goodness. Oh, shoot, and I grabbed burnout. I went the wrong way anyways. Dang it, wait, how did I do that? How did I manage to do that? I don't even know. Okay, I'm not sure how much this affects things. I still have the charm, right? Is true that simple tasks like browsing or text messaging now demand so much resources when old PCs once did it with a tiny fraction of the power? I'm not 100% sure what you mean, but I can see that people are being less efficient with resource programming now because there's so much more resources to go around, I guess. Also, like with Windows, it's like fucking like a third of their programming is through AI now, so it's just bad. Oh my god, this encoding! What is wrong with my computer now? I heard even malware is now programmed by AI. I believe that 100%, actually, yeah. That makes so much sense.
Yes! Double slash!
Double slash!
Yes! Double slash!
Double slash! Oh my god, the encoding overload! Ah.
Double slash!
The thing is that the encoding overload is like actually like messing with my like ability to hear things correctly. Like audio cues and stuff that I need for this game, so it's like actually it's not even just like messing with your guys' experience, it's messing with my ability to speedrun. Hi, iPro! Oh, I'm gonna get past this blind guy real quick. Okay. Welcome in, welcome in! How are you doing, sweetie? Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 28 months. Holy shit. How are you doing? Thank you. Mwah! I forgot to say thank you. I am a good streamer. We were having every technical issue I could possibly imagine. We were just like a hot mess today. Now there will be an infinite arms race between AIs to detect malware and malware using AI to rewrite its code to avoid detection. I mean, possibly. You gotta remember, AI is learning. From, like, you know, things that have been written in the before. So, like, its ability to find new stuff is probably limited. Like, actual security risks. And, like, how does it test it, you know? A human still has to test the code to figure out if it is, you know, actually able to, like, do malware stuff. It just makes it easier for, you know, obviously, you know, people to write bad malware code, right? For the same reason it makes it easier for humans to write code, in general. Uh-oh, are we about to get spark netted? Okay, no, okay, we're good. I'm at work, so can't nap, but I'll vibe to your stream and mill out. Hi, Grand Jess! Oh no, you're sleepy? I'll try to keep you up. Blah, 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 blah! Metal, 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 metal! Slam, 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 slam! Did that help? Did that help?
Yes.
By the way, have you seen the PNG robot? At first, it was convinced it was a person in costume. Oh, at first you were convinced. I have not. No, I have not. So far, the best bot I've seen it pretending to be human is Neurosama. It's like, to this day, they walk so human-like. Oh, that's a new thing too, right? Surveillance AI that learns how people walk. And like can identify people by their gait and their height. Which is fucking crazy to me as like an idea. The surveillance state has gotten insane. The problem is also they're often wrong. Like, that's really the big issue, right? Like, privacy aside, like, they're just not very good still. Wait, when was Minority Report, like, set? Like, how far in the future? There are AIs that work that can like predict when crime is gonna happen in like which block or which neighborhood. With like surprisingly decent accuracy. It won't tell you like who's gonna do it. It just kind of knows like that like there's a higher chance than normal. Of like, you know, like burglary to happen in this block or whatever. It's not perfect because it's obviously like data in, right? But there are lots of people working on that, which is obviously got a lot of moral implications. Wonder what it takes into account. Things like the weather, economics of the region, like number of people on unemployment, historical trends, obviously, because it's AI. things like social media and like what's on the news. There's like a whole bunch of things it takes into account. It's kind of crazy though. Obviously the researchers want it to be used to like prevent crime, but you know, there's obviously a lot of police looking at it like, ooh, maybe this could be used to like lock more people up. Which obviously is not how I would want it to be used. Oh my god, Dart. Dart is almost dead already. We have a whole fight after this. Gosh dang it, he's one away from being killed. Like they had systems like that before LLMs. I think the idea is these have gotten a lot better. And like capturing real-time data and stuff. And have gotten like more precise like where it's gonna happen, like to the block. From what I understand, like it's like scary accurate to like this is gonna happen between like these few days. In like this block of a street, like it's not like 100% accurate, it's like 70% or something like that, or whatever. I don't know, I had to look. I didn't do the data diving, so I'm not really a good expert on this. But I've been seeing like people talking about it, and including the researchers themselves. I don't think it is LLMs. It's like, it's a different type of it. It's an AI that's just learning trends and stuff. Alright, if Dart gets hit, we're gonna lose a lot of time. Because Dart, we don't want Dart to die. Because, whatchamacallit, Labbits is really slow. Alright, well, at least he got an attack in. So we're gonna lose time here, but not like as much as we could have. Because now we want Dart to attack. Unfortunately, he's now in range of spark netting. Please don't spark that. Please don't spark that. God dang it, he went twice and spark netted it. Frick, man. Alright, whatever. Well, this isn't a good time. It's not a good time for Helena. That's okay. This isn't gonna be a world record anyways. We got an encounter. If people call everything AI today a few years ago, it would have just been called a program. I think it is learning though. Like I think it's like an evolution model. As opposed to like linear programming. But I agree with you. I agree that like people use AI a little too liberally. For me, AI is anything that uses like evolution to like an evolution programming model to be programmed, you know? You gonna try Volcano Strat? I might. I'm actually thinking about it really hard. This ride is really bad so far. Yeah, we're gonna try the Volcano Strat. We're over a minute behind. We're really, really far behind, guys. It's not AI in the sense of people think of it. It's not intelligent. That's always been kind of a really difficult thing to define, though. Here philosophically, like, is it possible to have an AI? Like, what does that even mean?
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Volcano! Well, that makes this basically impossible. I think it's better to try that with Lavitz. There's the power-up, okay. No Volcano Strat. Well, this is such a bad run. Basically a glorified search engine. It's useful for certain applications. I hope the bubble pops soon. Yeah, I actually also hope the bubble pops soon. I don't like the idea that, like, so much of our economy is being tied up in AI. But also, like, I understand there's gonna be a huge fallout when it does. Probably not nearly as bad as the mortgage crisis, but... you know, but it's still gonna be bad for people's retirements and shit. I am not invested in NVIDIA. Or like any of those companies. I don't like where it's going. Which also means I'm not invested in the S&P right now. For the few times in, like, I'm like, maybe don't actually get one of the like main index funds is like, because I don't like where it's going. What I will say about the bubble though, I don't think it's going to be as bad of a burst as I think most people do think. Because a lot of what they're investing is their own cash. What I think some people forget is like a lot of these tech companies like NVIDIA, right? They had a lot of money stored overseas, basically, in order to dodge taxes. And they were allowed to bring some of it back. I mean, basically all of it back with like a much lower tax liability than they would have normally otherwise. And so they did that. And that's what is actually being passed around a lot. They basically got a tax break that is supporting a lot of this. Instead of it being like leverage, a lot of it was like, like funds that was already had. Which is inherently less risky. It means that like there's unlikely to be like a lot of let me cut through this menu. Oh god damn it! I went to go concentrate on this menu and I screwed it up. It's okay, it was already a bad run. So anyways, what I was saying was, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's cash, right? A lot of the investments that are being made by like NVIDIA into other companies that are being invested in other companies, and so like basically paying to buy NVIDIA's own products and stuff like that. A lot of that originated from tech company cash reserves that are finally being put back into circulation. They're not like borrowing money. Like the way they did during like the dot-com burst and stuff. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, go. So like, when the bubble does burst, if it bursts, right? The damage will be a lot more limited. That's the main thing. There'll be a lot of companies that fall, but like the companies that started with the investments, their main production lines aren't necessarily going to be as impacted as like, you know, like the Lehman Brothers Bank, right? Like during the you know, like, so it's not necessarily going to result in like massive economic-wide, like huge spikes in unemployment. It's definitely going to impact things, right? But like, I wouldn't imagine it being as bad. That said, like, if it pops, right? The price per earnings ratio is gonna go down. which means people who are holding on to stock are still gonna lose a lot of money.
Great Commander. This way.
So, like, but if you're... Just don't be invested. Don't be invested, it's not gonna hit you as hard as, like, if you were invested.
So, this is her.
Hi, Lord! Welcome in, welcome in! I hope you're having a fish-tastic evening. Yeah, plus it's not like all those data centers will become worthless all of a sudden. People who compare a giant behemoth like Meta to pets.com are a bit silly. They're not gonna be nearly as valuable, though.
Indeed.
So like the problem with these giant-ass data centers, right?
Put her in custody.
It was a bad idea previously, because you're basically filling out these giant warehouses with technology that's going to be outdated in a year or two from now.
Take that girl into custody.
Right? Like, everyone's going out and buying all these 5th-generation NVIDIA cards,
That was
right?
not your concern.
To build these data centers with. The 5th-generation, like, NVIDIA cards are gonna be gone in, like, 5 years, right? Like, they're gonna be outdated, and now you're gonna have these huge warehouses that have these, like, comparatively inefficient GPUs, right? And in a place where, like, the demand for that processing is not there without AI. So, like, it's still gonna be a massive, like, loss. But you're right, like, these still have value, right? Like, someone will find something to do with the extra processing power. Although, if it takes as much electricity as, like, it sounds like it is right now, with, like, the AI, like, what'll probably happen is a lot of these things will get thrown out. Or recycled. More likely thrown out, which would be a terrible loss. Holy shit, thank you, Lord! Thank you for helping feed families during the SNAP crisis. Thank you so much, Lord. Mwah. You just paid for 50 meals for American families. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You went offline for a bit? Were you having tech problems? Yeah, I was. I was having the technical problems. True, the same is true for cloud. No, and cloud prints money. You're talking about, like, cloud storage? Cloud storage is an exponential phenomenon. The longer cloud exists, the more storage cloud needs, because people don't throw shit out. Cloud will never not make money. I will say, like, with like storage, right? Like with storage efficiency is I think a lot less impacted by, like, increases in technology. If that makes sense, then, like, GPU and processing power is. There's only so many ways you can store ones and zeros, right? And I think for most people, like, the amount of actual, like, if it's on the cloud, we kind of already assume it's gonna take some time to grab. You know, I think security is a lot more of what people are looking for with cloud services than, like, speed of, like, access. You think about, like, who has cloud services, it's businesses. It's like, as long as I can get onto the cloud, if it takes me 2 seconds versus 1.5 seconds, companies don't care. Like, it doesn't matter as much. It's not quite the same incentives, I don't think. Greetings from Germany. Greetings, greetings, greetings from your bathtub. I wish all generative AI gets sued to hell and falls. I wish that was the case too, yeah. The courts have made it a lot harder for, people to sue for stuff like that, though. With all of, like the class action lawsuit reformation stuff. It's becoming really hard to sue as, like, on behalf of a big group. For no very obvious reasons. Cough, cough. Small companies cannot afford to invest so much, so they rather rent. Well, I think it's less, like the cost to invest and more just like the regulations and just the sheer amount of data, right? It's an exponential thing. Right? It's like, it's not even just like the initial cost, it's the maintenance costs and the extra, like, overhead that you can give if you're like a dedicated company to clouds versus if you're doing it like yourself. Like if you want to have like a cloud server as a mid-sized company, you have to pay like an entire IT department to maintain that shit. It's not just the hardware, it's also like all of the shit that goes into it, making other backups and right, like every good storage system for companies have 3 storage systems. On-site, off-site, like... I can't remember what the third one was. Right, but you have 3 different storage methods if you're gonna have, like, secure data. So, I can see why companies would, like, not want to have to oversee it. Every year, like, you have to have more and more data. And a lot of companies feel like it's easier to just, just keep adding more data than it is to, like, go back and delete things they don't need. There's, like, legal requirements for how much data you need to keep. Or how long you have to keep certain data, and, like... It's easier just to keep adding more than it is to, like, delete shit legally, right? There's some things that you have to keep for, like, 30 years. The third is a note under your pillow. I'm sure the IRS would be fine with that. I will say it beats having the cabinets though. Like, I don't know if you guys remember like how business was done in the 80s, right? But there are so many filing cabinets. There are companies that were like renting storage lockers. Like literal storage spaces to put filing cabinets in. Including things like medical records. Like, there are places where if you, like, went into a storage space, you would just find medical records from, like, 10 years ago. Like, because it was all it was. Because you had to keep medical records for a certain period of time. And it was bad, too, because, like, the medical record, like, if you have something on paper, and you don't store it properly, like, it whitewashes. It bleaches. So it becomes completely illegible, but you still have to keep it. You have no fucking idea what you have, but you have it. Companies hated that shit. That's why clouds are so, like, making money. Is like... there's so many records involved in business that we have to keep forever. So every year it's just more and more storage and more data, so it compounds, right? Each year you have to have more data added than the last year. It's gonna be crazy. It'll never end. But that's okay, because storage capacity is getting more and more crazy too. And like, you know... The biggest problem with the storage cloud stuff is the security. Oh shit, that wasn't good. Hopefully that won't matter. You know, having big amounts of storage on the internet presents some unique challenges, especially with quantum computing coming up. Now, if quantum computing ever happens and we have problems with the, with encryption no longer being, like, a good way of protecting data, we're gonna be in fucking trouble. Oh yeah, I often watch videos about lost media, and it's a tragedy how many anime were lost due to mold because they were not kept properly on film. Yeah, exactly! You have to have 3 methods of storing things. That way you can keep things forever. You can keep it on microfilm if you want, but it should also be on a hard drive somewhere. Right? So that, like, if one system fails, you have a backup. But there's no law that says we have to keep backups of anime, so... We won't ever keep backups of anime that aren't super duper 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 popular. I already try to get away from passwords. I don't know if that... I don't know enough about security to know if a passkey and a password have different encryption, like... Aren't they both, like, susceptible to breaking encryption? Like, is it just reading messages? How would a passkey change that, exactly? I think you're thinking like, oh, if we're gonna try to crack passwords, but like the encryption method that data is sent across, like, it doesn't matter if you have the password or not, it just matters if you can read the encryption. I have 4 external hard drives and 2 internal. My 4 are all the same. Oh, are they all kept in the same spot? The idea with that is that they're in, like, different spots. Like, you'll have one in your house, but then you'll have one not in your house in case your house catches on fire. That's what I mean by, like, you know, 3 different methods. Your house catches on fire, you'll lose all 4 of your hard drives. But like, that's for like critical data, right? Like if it's for like your porn collection, it's fine. Like, so that's, you know, cloud can count as one of those sources, right? It's cheaper than driving your hard drives to another off-site location. You know, like backing them up and then like manually moving them. Now just save them to the cloud. Ha ha ha. My etchy collection is the most critical data. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. My bad, I mean that makes sense. It takes a long time to pirate all that. I hide all my banking details in the headers of all my etchy videos. If I lose that, I lose everything. Where no one would look. Does I understand that the quantum computer could find solutions to the math problem what encryption is? So fast that passwords become useless. Yes. But that's because it bypasses the need to... It bypasses the password check entirely. That's the problem. It's because messages that are sent across the internet are encrypted. But you don't necessarily... It's not the passkey also requires encryption. So, like, the passkey is just a replacement for your encryption key, really. So, like, but it's still an encryption key. Which means you know, like, you wouldn't need it either. That said, that doesn't necessarily mean there can't be something that we can utilize. Because right now we use like prime factors for encryption, more or less. But there might be kinds of problems that are hard for even quantum computers to solve. Like, we just haven't... I just don't think we figured it out yet. Yes. Oh my god. The encoding issues, man. So does it say it's P equals NP? I don't know what that means exactly. I'm not sure that makes sense, but it means it's easier to solve in one direction than the other. That's all it means. That's why encryption works. Minutes of commercials? Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Hanky Panky. Most people don't actually get the full 3 minutes. Yes. Oh my god, Dart, why are you so weak? He got hit a ton, apparently. We got very unlucky. This is really bad. Dart has to survive this next 2 fights without dying. He only has like 1 hit left. He'll literally take like 1 or 2 hits. I'm not really sure how we deal with that. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Double slash.
Shit. Come on, Rabbits, please be fast. Please be fast. I put him in half range. Damn it! You don't double slash first because of that. When they're at half health, they have a chance to... They have a chance to spark net. Harpoon! Oh my god, what's that noise? It sounds like things are connecting, disconnecting. Like dun dun. Okay, we're hoping the dart doesn't get hit.
Double slash.
Oh my god, the render. No, Dart got hit. No, fuck. Dart's still alive though, right? Yep, okay, he's fine.
Double slash.
He's fine. We need Dart to get 1 more hit here. Alright, thank goodness. We're a little bit behind. We're not like, I don't think we're like ridiculously behind. Holy moly. Alright, no jump scares. Actually, no, we are way behind. Hold up, what am I talking about? We are, like, almost a minute behind, actually. Yeah, it's not good. These no jump scares. Alright, volcano strat. We are 40 seconds behind, so volcano strat.
Volcano!
Volcano!
Harpoon! Yes! Go! Volcano!
That's not good. Fuck! Alright, well, no volcano. The volcano strat, we missed it. Alright, like 30 seconds behind. Seconds behind where I'd like to be at least. Really bad fight, really bad Helida. In the end, things advance much slower than we think. As a kid, I was sure Jurassic Park would become a reality. The degradation of DNA, like, is a really sad thing for me. I wish we could have Jurassic Park. I wish Jurassic Park had happened so badly. I think we have an extra spark net, right? Do we have an extra spark net? Because we did use one on the... Yeah. Because we tried to do volcano strat. Yeah, okay. Hi, the Red Wolf! Welcome in, welcome in! Thank you for remembering to feed your fishy! Nom 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 nom. How are you doing? How are you doing? T-Rex with or without feathers? I kind of like the idea with feathers. I think dinosaurs have become more terrifying ever since we realized they were very closely related to birds. If you've ever watched birds, like, they're fucking scary, man. You just imagine them with, like, teeth and claws, like... twice the height of a man, like, massive and hungry. Like, they become even more terrifying. Doing good. Finally got 2 new games, Bounty Star and Silly Polybeast. Nice, nice. Are they fun? Have you been playing them? In the original book, he described how the movements were bird-like. Imagine a giant chicken after you. Yeah, like, the chickens are scary. Chickens would actually be terrifying, right? Like... Oh, good dang it. I didn't do the... I forgot to change the edition. Guys, don't let me forget to change the edition. Or sorry, the armed, I mean. Hammond was generally evil in the books, for instance. Because movies changed a lot, most for the better, so it would be cool to see a closer adaptation. Yeah, I think the movies did really well. The first movie did really well. I think a lot of those changes were probably good then. Anything that made Hammond and his grandchildren more relatable, I think was a good thing. Okay, here's the only thing though. My only bone to pick with the movie is its moral. There's 2 morals of Jurassic Park, okay? One, nature finds a way, right? Life finds a way. Right, the whole, like, Look, you need to, you know, just because you can do something, you have to still be concerned with whether or not you should. Right? That's like, obviously, that's like the main moral, right? But there's a second moral. Did you guys catch it? Did you guys catch what the second moral was? There's a second moral. It's front and center. It has nothing to do with dinosaurs. I'll give you a hint. Nothing to do with dinosaurs. Nope, nope, nope. Goldblum low-key pretty hot. Nope, that was not the moral. That's just a fact. The other moral, okay, you guys don't know, so I'm gonna tell you. If your woman wants children, give her children. That was the other moral. Go back and watch the movie. Look at how much they center on the guy not wanting kids. And him having to, like, basically be, like, pushed into it by his, like, wife. Like the protagonist, the guy. The story is told from the male archaeologist. It's his point of view for like 90% of the story. The story is about him not wanting kids in his marriage. And him being like basically guilted into doing it. Like he's literally like scared into doing it. By the end, he wants to have kids. Like it's a procreation story. No, that isn't the book, by the way. Grant and Ellie are not even a couple. Ellie already has somebody else she loves. She's just a student. Wait, she says student in the books? I don't know why. That seems even more fucked up, though. That's funny as fuck. That's amazing, actually. Oh, god damn it. Oh, come on! Freaking analog button again. It's so easy to hit this thing. What is it, magnetic? I hate this analog button. I hate this turbo button modifier. I need somebody to make me a controller that's, like, better than this. I know it can be done. I just need, like, some nerd to help me do it. Also, Malcolm is even more of a creep in the books. I think the thing he tells Ellie when they first meet, he loves her likes. Ew, that's so gross. Malcolm is like, what you call it, the lawyer, right? The irony there is Malcolm is the mouthpiece of the writer. In the books, Malcolm is Goldblum with the... Oh, right. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Limestone cave time. Started off strong, I see. There goes Dart. Really? Wait, did it miss? Oh no, it didn't. She's just high enough. Dang it. Okay, we're just gonna have a bad snake fight, I guess. Oh, too high. Dang it. Wait, what the heck? What happened? What'd I do? How did I mess up that so bad? I'm so confused. What did I mess up? I messed something up. I don't know what I messed up. Yeah, there's RNG involved, but not there. I mean, like, I didn't mess up because of RNG. Oh, what I messed up my calcs. Hold on, I'm gonna go look real quick. Give me 1 second. Let's look here. What happened here? Run. So anyways, what I was saying was, to like mess up like stat-wise. Wait, why is Labbit only 5? Is Labbit supposed to be only 5? Okay, Dark died. We wanted Shada and Labs to survive. That is what happened, right? Did I like miss this? Did I fuck up? Did Labbits die or something? No, that shouldn't have killed Labbits. Alright, like 30 seconds behind. Should be at 1 at the end of this, right? Or 2, yeah. Okay, Labbits was alive. Alright, so that's right. So we needed 3 spark nets and... Oh, 2 harpoons. Did I miss a harpoon? I think I missed a harpoon. I must have miscalculated the harpoons. Dang it. The snake going first really kind of is not great. Okay. Limestone cave time. 280 minus 13 minus 13 minus 67, 67, 67. Right, and then we needed 1 double slash, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, I messed up. That's what I did. Started off strong, I see. I accidentally didn't do the right number of attacks. I will plop plop. Okay, well I'm kind of tired with fighting with my tech right now. So I think we're probably gonna call it a stream here. We got some practice in. We got in some practices. I wish we did better today. That is my one regret. But we were having so many tech issues. I guess if it was a good run, then like... we would have been overshadowed by all of our tech issues. Yeah, good learning experience. Help get me back into the, whatchamacallit. Get back that muscle memory. Did you guys have fun? I had fun hanging out with you guys. I wish my tech was better. I have to like... look into this more. I don't know what's going on. Probably doesn't help that I opened up my case. I wonder if, like, my card's not seated right or something. I have no idea what's going on. Like, I didn't change anything, really. Maybe that's... I don't know. It shouldn't be this bad. I just don't get what's happening. We'll have to look into it. There's a tentative maybe not stream tomorrow, so I have more time to look at it. Because I'm like, I don't want to stream like this. This sucks. The quality of the stream is not good. And it's frustrating me, and when it's frustrating me, I'm being less entertaining. I'm not as cute and precious and adorable. I want to be max adorable. We want to be Adora maxing. Instead, I'm raging. Raging, baby raging. I like my fucking machine. I still watch Mario 64 speedruns despite now learning that many were faked. I mean, there's still ones that aren't faked. I mean, their community is around. Right? Like, I mean, I'm assuming speedrun.com is getting rid of most of the faked ones, right? Stuffing my little feetsies, yeah! Work, OBS, work, damn it! Grrr! It's frustrating, very frustrating. I have to look into it. I don't know what's happening. My encoder is just like... It's like... It's using like 12% encoder. It's like the encoder's like falling off. Like here. This is what, like... No fishing! Stop fishing! Stop fishing! None of that! None of that! Yeah, like this is what my... what you call it, my task manager looks like. Right? Like, we got like this, like... Like, most of the time, it's like encoding at like 14%. But then suddenly the encoder just falls off to 0. Like, I don't know what's causing that. Like, it doesn't feel like the GPU is like overworked, really. It's like, it's not doing the thing it's supposed to do. You know what I mean? The 3D goes up, and I don't know why the 3D would go up. Like, it does that weird spiky thing. Like, what is this? What's happening here?
Harpoon!
I have no idea. Harpoon! Hi, Lictar. Welcome in, welcome in. I wish, like, the graphs I could, like, go back further, like, instead of it, like... Yeah, just continuing to go, and then, like, the graphs get smaller. Maybe I need, like, a, what you call, like, a dedicated GPU, like... monitor software or something? So I could actually see further back? Or, like, what you call it, like... see more, I guess? I don't know, because there's something wrong. Something's going wrong with everything, and I don't know what it is. I just like having these, like, tons of these big spikes. Who knows? Who knows? I'll look into it tomorrow and today. Harpoon! Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm having so many technical difficulties. I wish I could be super on top of shit, but it's just not happening. It's fighting me. It's fighting me. All right, let's go say hi to... Was BDD streaming? Because he was... Oh no, he's not streaming today. Okay. What about... Let's go say hi to Nikkei. She's doing art. Nikkei's doing art. She's making something. I don't know what this is. I don't know what she is, but she does our emotes, so... She's a cute little Tanuki that does emotes. There we go. Go say hi to Nikkei Nada. Don't tell her about my tech issues. No, don't talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. Join the Discord if you want to see my streaming go live announcements and stuff. Or like hang out with me in between streams. That's like the best way to like hang out with me like when I'm not streaming is if you want to like show me like the games that you're playing or like, you know, whatever you want to do. I love you. I will see you tomorrow, maybe. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I might want to wait till my sound card comes in tomorrow and see if that fixes things. I'm supposed to get it tomorrow, so... Maybe I just wait for that and see if it helps. I don't know. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, or maybe I'll see you later.